Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and fucking responsibilities. I'm coming on my words, so you know I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I got my wings back. Got my motherfucking wings back. Gosh, goddamn, man. Goddamn, I'm excited. But yeah, right now we're gonna finish the motherfucking Mars series right now. So right now I really need to slow down. Really need to get more practical when I'm going into this Mars sign, because I already did Scorpio and Mars. And Aries and Mars, and I did them together because them the two Mars signs. So now I'm finna go into the next sign. The next sign is Taurus. Now Taurus right here with Mars and Taurus. Now Mars is at work because Mars is away here. You know what I'm saying? Mars is away. Mars is debilitated in Taurus, so Mars is at work. Now, I don't want people to get scared when they have debilitated or oppositions in their chart, because it doesn't mean it's something that is a blockage on your life and you're not going to be able to get to from point A to point B. It just means what everybody has to do. Just everybody has learning aspects in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Just yours is going to be in a Mars aspect if you get into a debilitated Mars. Now, debilitated Mars. Now, here's what can happen. Because the sextile sign from Taurus is Cancer, and Mars falls here, so Mars is asleep here. So this is something that Taurus and Cancer share as far as the sextile, as far as the opportunity of working with each other, and also the relationship with the Moon, because the Moon is exalted in Taurus, and the Moon rules Cancer. So you know what I'm saying? They share a certain manifestation type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Where they have to be very careful. Very careful. Any moon sign Cancers and moon sign Tauruses, or even for that matter sun signs, or even rising signs, but mainly the moon sign, be very careful what basic temperament you be in your day-to-day procedures, because you can manifest a lot faster than others. And you know, with thoughts and minds switching so fast, you're gonna be manifesting a lot of things fast, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be manifesting bad situations for you. So you know what I'm saying, that's here or there. But as far as talking about Mars and Taurus, see, with Mars being debilitated, all that counts. See, all what I just said, all that counts, because it builds the archetype of the planetary original placements anyway, and how the relationship they have with each other in order for the zodiacs, for them to play out the way they play out anyway. So with Mars here, not falling, but being debilitated, which means it's at work, it means that it's hard to have a passion. It's hard to have a willpower for with good intentions, because where Mars at? Mars is your intentions. So with Mars being in Taurus, people who have Mars in Taurus always come across like they have bad intentions. Like not always, because you can have your sun or your moon be in a good aspect with Mars, but for overall Mars being in a place like Taurus, people who come across with bad intentions, or not to say bad intentions or wrong intentions, but just opposite intentions, because there's no such thing as good or bad or right or wrong. It's just the intentions may. For an example, let me give you an example. Say like now for the opposite. Say a Mars and Scorpio person. Now this person is going to have a passion for something, and it's going to have a passion, and it's going to have the willpower to do it. So whatever it's trying to do, it has a passion to do it. So at a lot of times it doesn't need the necessary things that others may think you need in order to do what you're trying to do as a passion. So a lot of these people, they can be people with Mars and Scorpio, or even for that matter Mars and Aries, but we're talking about the Taurus archetype right now, so let's go for the opposite. People with a Scorpio, with Mars and Scorpio, they can be like absolute bums, but if they felt like they can sing, they would be the bums that got the quarters out on the curve downtown somewhere, singing for change, because they got a passion for it. They don't even care about money they just want to do what they do for the passion for it, because that's the intentions behind it. The intentions is a good willpower and good and a good passion for it. Now, when we talk about it being in the earth sign, but for the most part it being in debilitated Taurus, it swipes away the willpower and the passion for things. So this is why many Mars and Taurus people may lack passion and may lack may lack being truly into something and to go all out for something, because the passion gets swiped and the intentions get replaced with material things or things you may think you need in order to get to where you're trying to go. That's where your intentions go. So instead of having passion and willpower, like if Mars was in a good place, by it being debilitated and being at work, it feels like it has to work for that willpower. It feels like it has to work for that passion. So instead of naturally having passion for something or naturally having willpower for something, it replaces it. So it's like, okay, I may not have the passion to sing, but most singers, they need managers, and they need studios, and they need a stage to they need to go to open mics. So I'm gonna do the things that natural singers do in order to sing. So this is how the Mars and Taurus play out. It need things to replace the actual passion. Instead of going downtown somewhere and singing out on the heart, or singing and doing 1,000 videos on putting up on the internet, thinking somebody's gonna discover you, it's gonna replace the passion and the willpower with practicality and stability, and the intentions is gonna be practical. So it's gonna do things that it necessarily needs to take in order to reach the singing goal. So while you singing your heart out, having passion, you got 1,000 singing, you downtown singing, going to 1,000 open mics, got 1,000 songs. This person with Mars and Taurus is going to take one song and do all the practical necessary procedures it takes in order to do what the regular singers do. So it's going to take that one song. It's going to go get a radio package. It's going to go make sure it get it done well in a natural studio. So while yours, you got 1,000 songs that sound fucked up because you got the passion and the willpower to do it. This person replaced that passion and the willpower with the intentions of, okay, I'm gonna need the money to do this. I'm gonna need to sound right when I do it. I'm gonna need to make sure I be in the right studio to do it. All I need is 2 or 3 songs, and push these songs for like a good couple months, and then see how big I get, to see if I need to do a whole album or a whole mixtape. See, this is different. See, you need both. So when people say Tauruses are slow or impractical or something like that, never take that in the process of they slow in learning or dumb or retarded or something. We're not talking about that kind of slow. You need a Taurus in your life. You need these certain kind of qualities, because if you don't have a stable, fixed type of quality to anything you're trying to do, you're not able you ain't ever going to be able to see the proper outcome of what you're trying to get into. You're never going to see the maximum outcome of it because you're not taking long enough into it to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like people who got passion, they have a passion for one thing and a passion for another the next day. Now I can speak for that. I'm all goddamn fire. You know what I'm saying? My sun is in Aries, my moon is in Sagittarius, my rising is in Leo, my Mercury is in Aries. My sun is in the 9th house. Aries in the 9th house. Nigga, I might be doing this one day. Tomorrow I'm absolutely doing something completely different with the same amount of passion I'm doing with this right now. Now, Mars and Taurus person may do this, and they may have a lot of ideas to do a lot of shit, but they rather get this done first. They rather finish this first, make sure this done right before they move on to the next. And this gonna be done perfect. That's how they work. You know what I'm saying? That's Mars and Taurus people. You know what I'm saying? You need both sides. Sometimes you need to be spontaneous and go out on passion in order for you to find something you're good enough to be into. And then you need enough stability in your life also in order to stick to it long enough to see the proper outcome of it. Like, what's the point of cooking eggs if you're going to turn the fire off before it's done? Then you got watery eggs because you hungry, because you got the passion to eat some eggs right now, but you cooked them so fucking fast they wasn't done yet, but you just wanted to act out the expression of your idea. When if you would have sat there, waited till the egg get done, waited till it get firm, you know what I'm saying? Take it out on the plate, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it ain't too greasy. Put your little salt and pepper on that motherfucker, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Mars and Taurus. That's just a small analogy. But yeah, that's just on a grand scale to a large scale. You know what I'm saying? To a small scale. That's Mars and Taurus people. These people, they very reliable. This is what makes them reliable. You know what I'm saying? That aspect right there alone, that's what makes them reliable. Now, they can go tit for tat with you. They can see when you start to look at them as a crutch, then they can start seeing that you're taking advantage of their reliability. And if they start seeing you to be a motherfucking liability instead of an asset, then that's when they can cut your ass short. Then you'll be wondering what happened to you, where your prosperity went. The energy went with that motherfucking Mars and Taurus. Nigga, your ass motherfucking somewhere left in the dirt because your ass didn't appreciate and didn't act upon and take advantage of the situation instead of taking advantage of the actual person, which is the Mars and Taurus person. And they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Flight boss, bitch. Let's go to the next one. Mars and Gemini. Flight boss. Air.